get him. Go get him. What? Go get him. Where'd he go? Where is he? Where's Daddy? Go get him. Are you gonna sneak up on him? Nope. Oh. Oh. Was that just too much? Was that too scary? Oh. Oh, Santa. That was a hollow sound.
Huh?
I heard that up here. When you bopped his nose. I heard the... Oh, you did that with your mouth? Oh. Oh. Like, man, that sounded really hollow. Yeah.
Messy hell, don't kill.
Hi. So, work day is over. I just got out of the shower and put my pajamas on. So I'm done for the day. Daniel's working out in the basement right now, and we're getting ready to watch a Maryland basketball game that's coming on in a little bit. The season started, I want to say a couple weeks ago, but this is the first game that we're actually watching because their other games, they just played people that we weren't interested in seeing. But they play Clemson tonight, and then since there's no football on tonight, strangely, because there's been football on every day, it seems like, I think we're gonna watch a Christmas movie, which I'm excited about. I don't know what Christmas movie we'll watch yet, but we haven't watched a Christmas movie yet in December, which made me kind of sad when I realized that earlier. So I'm excited to finally be squeezing in a Christmas movie. It should be a nice, chill evening. So yeah, right now I'm just chilling while Daniel's working out. Poor guy. I need to figure out something to do for exercise. I've been thinking about looking into prenatal yoga. I just haven't gotten around to doing that, so maybe that's something that I'll do while I'm watching TV right now. But now that I'm in my second trimester, I should probably start working on getting my strength back a little bit to where it was before I got pregnant, and trying to stay somewhat in shape, because apparently this baby likes potatoes. So I've been loving mashed potatoes and chips and french fries, so I know I need to gain weight, but that's not the way to do it. I gotta find something to do. Plus, I want to find something that will also help kind of get my body ready for labor. So that's why I kind of want to do more research into it than just like finding some video on YouTube or something and trying to follow that. Multiple benefits is what I'm looking for. Okay, so forget the Maryland game.
Oh, you said that earlier.
Uh-huh.
Dude, they suck. Oh my gosh.
They are losing pretty badly.
They are getting their turtle shells handed to them.
So, we're skipping ahead to the movie part of the evening. I don't know if I would qualify this as a Christmas movie, but I haven't seen it, like we haven't seen it in a really long time, and it's one that we've been talking about wanting to watch again, and it's finally on Disney Plus.
It came up on Disney Plus under the holiday movies, so it counts.
So
also, if Die Hard counts as a Christmas movie, this can count as a Christmas movie. It's fine.
So we're watching The Chronicles of Narnia. Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Longest movie title ever.
Yes.
Probably not.
But I'm excited to watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Are you serious? Good.
Juju's doing something he hasn't really done before. Yeah, you. He will not settle down. Like, Daniel's downstairs working out, and it's around dinner time, like when I would normally be cooking or when Daniel would normally be cooking. And so he's simultaneously trying to find Daddy because he knows he's not up here and he can't find him, but he's also trying to get me to go out to the kitchen to start cooking. Like, he keeps walking out to the kitchen, turning around, looking at me and whining like, Mom, you're supposed to be out here making food. It's so funny. He's never done this before. He just laid down. But that's not usually a spot where he'll sleep, so I think he's keeping an eye out for Daniel, and also, like, he'll be ready to go if I get up to go out to the kitchen. But I don't need to go out to the kitchen right now because I'm just making potatoes to go with dinner tonight. Daniel's doing the rest, so I don't even have to go out to the kitchen. Oh my gosh, he's so funny.
Not playing with that.
Vlog section.
Which angle's better?
Probably.
Work it.
Probably yours 'cause it's farther away from me.
Ah. Nah. Ching, ching. It's a Mexican standoff. Or as we call it.
Down here, we just call it a standoff.
If anybody could name that movie.
I don't think anybody else would get that.
I don't even remember the title.
Delta Farce, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With Larry the Cable Guy.
With Larry the Cable Guy and Bill Engvall.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was great. Okay. So. We are eating pizza like usual.
Because it's Friday. Duh. Although last Friday we had Chinese, so.
Yeah, that's because we couldn't get pizza.
It was Asian pizza.
Yeah. We're watching the Christmas Chronicles for the first time. Yeah, the first one for the first time.
A lot of firsts.
And we've heard from a lot of people that it was really good.
But we have no idea anything about it. And we're purposely not reading the description. So it'll be a complete surprise. Although you probably read the whole thing already.
I told you before I read it.
No.
It's one sentence.
It's got commas, though. That makes it like 3. Savvy, straight-talking Saint Nick.
That sounds like Kurt Russell.
Oh, boy. So we heard it's really good, but we've never seen it, obviously, because we just said that.
And hopefully we will be much less disappointed this week than we were last week with our movie choice.
Oh, gosh. Freaking Mulan. That
hurt.
already feels like forever ago.
Yeah, it does.
It's a long week.
It was a long week.
All right, well, the Christmas joy continues. I started watching Christmas movies by myself last night because I don't go to bed at 7:30.
Neither do I.
It was 8:45 when you started getting ready for bed last night.
I woke up at 3 o'clock yesterday morning, and I think I got like an hour and a half sleep before I had to get up for the day. Between 3 o'clock and when I got up. I was tired. It's this one's fault, I think.
Well, you could just blame it on the baby, and no one's gonna say boo.
For some reason, I'm not sleeping well.
Say
I didn't
boo.
have that problem this consistently before this one happened.
That's true.
Anyway, yay, Christmas! So it's been a pretty chill Saturday so far here at the Hagerly house. I did a couple hours of work this morning, and Daniel did some chores. The house desperately needed to be vacuumed because Juju's little dust puppies were flying everywhere. So Daniel vacuumed and did some dishes while I was working. And then we watched the Maryland football game. We lost in overtime. Oh well. The Maryland football, we don't have very high expectations. And then he went to work out, and so I was just catching up on some like recorded Christmas stuff that was on the DVR, and so I watched the Rockette special that they had this year on NBC, which I loved. It was so good. Bucket list. I do want to see the Rockettes at Christmas time. One day. Hopefully. So now Daniel's just cooking dinner. We're having something, well, it's brand new for me. But Daniel's had it at a restaurant that he really likes. But he is making lamb for dinner tonight, which I have never had, obviously. So I'm hoping that I like it. But he's grilling it, and we're making rice and roasted asparagus to go with it. But he made a marinade for it that was, I think he said lemon, oregano, garlic, and salt and pepper. And it smells really good. But our... the lamb that we got from the store, the little lamb chops, are super little. Like, they're gonna be like little lamb nuggets, I think, by the time they're done cooking, but hopefully they'll still be good. So, going on an adventure. Well, I am. He said he really likes it, and I've heard it's really good. But we're gonna watch another Christmas movie tonight. I think we're gonna watch the movie with Emilia Clarke in it that came out last year or a couple years ago called Last Christmas. Daniel watched it on his own the other night because it's not like a traditional Christmas movie, so I'm always a bit more hesitant to watch those types of Christmas movies just because they're not like classic Christmas movies to me. But he really liked it and said that he thinks I would like it. So that's what we're watching tonight, and we'll probably sneak in a second Christmas movie after that one. But that's the asparagus. So that's what's been going on here, and yeah, I guess I will update you all to let you know if I like lamb or not.
Okay, I'm making something I've never made before. For whatever reason, I decided that I was gonna make lamb, which I've had a couple times and it's so good, oh my gosh. But I've never cooked it before, so we will see how this goes. So for these, I just did a really easy marinade that was olive oil, lemon juice, oregano, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then I just threw it in a bag and coated them and left it for about an hour. It smells really good. But again, I've never made lamb before, so we'll see how this actually goes. But so far it smells good.
Also, I think I hear Daniel making another video while he's outside grilling, so here's Daniel at the grill.
Ooh, it's a little hard to tell with the camera, but they look really good too. Oh my gosh. So, funny story, it actually, it took me, we have two different cuts of lamb, because when I requested it the first time, like we get all of our groceries by Walmart pickup, and when I requested it the first time, it was this teeny tiny little package. I think it was like 3/4 of a pound or something like that. So I had to request it again, another package again, and that one was still only like 0.8 pounds or something crazy. So I don't know, we don't have a whole lot, and they're like, these little cuts are like so itty bitty. Oh gosh. Nothing.
The food musical.
He's whining because he can smell the lamb.
Yeah, you can smell the lamb, can't you?
He never had to smell it.
It looks super good. But look what I'm saying, these pieces are so tiny. First try of lamb ever.
Literally just pulling this piece apart, and it's like,
Yeah, it's
I
so tender.
I might have to cut a little bit, but it's like, I probably could just cut it with my fork.
It's so tender.
Yeah,
So
it is.
juicy. So delicious.
My first bite ever.
Brrr. That was a drum roll.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Where have you been my whole life?
People talk about like melt in your mouth. That is actually like melt in your mouth. That is, I think that's the most tender piece of meat I've ever had. And my favorite kind of steak is filet mignon. That's more tender than any filet mignon I've ever had. That's so good.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any leftovers.
Oh no. Oh, now I've been spoiled.
Yeah, well, the crazy part was, I started to say this earlier and I didn't make it through, is that it wasn't, I don't know if it was like a good deal or something, but these weren't any more expensive than buying like regular steaks.
Now they're really little.
They're smaller, but
that marinade on there is really good too.
Yeah.
With all the oregano.
Yeah. That was one that I got from Food Network on their website that I can link. But it was very simple and really good. My hand is shaking. Look at that belly.
Yeah.
Harpo likes lamb.
Oh, Harpo in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully Harpo likes lamb.
He says back.
Harpo will tell me later.
Not he.
Not he.
As in,
It.
Harpo is a he.
They, them,
It,
thar.
the baby.
Nobody freak out. Everybody calm down.
The baby will tell me later
Yes.
if it likes lamb.
Yeah. The undetermined gender baby.
Right.
Yeah. What are you?
I know, you're freaking out.
I want to know so bad.
You have another month.
Oh, gosh. All right, we got major.
Well, that took a turn, but...
Oh. So, Christmas Chronicles, which we watched last night, was super good.
Yeah, it was.
I was surprised. So we'll definitely be watching the second one at some point
Yeah.
between now and Christmas.
Which we have also heard it wasn't as good as the first, but still good. And so yeah, I'm excited to watch that one too. But yeah, the first one, I really liked it.
It was really good. Highly recommend. And now we're watching Last Christmas with Amelia
Yes.
Clark.
I think I said that earlier.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you didn't hear from earlier, that's what we're watching. I watched it the other night because Steph wasn't sure whether she wanted to watch it or not. So I was like, what the heck? I'll watch it. And I thought it was really good. So now we're both watching it. That was good. I don't know that I would say it's like one of those classic, like you watch it year after year after year, but it was definitely worth watching. It's funny. It's got Emma Thompson in it too. As like a Russian lady.
I love Emma
which is
Thompson.
really funny.
And I really like Amelia Clark, so.
Yeah. She stays fully clothed in this one.
Lucky her. She's probably so happy.
For everybody that saw Amelia Clark first in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Let that awkward moment go. Just because I mentioned while I was grilling that I had never made this before, I actually managed to cook this friggin' perfectly. I don't know how well you can tell on here, but it is literally like perfectly cooked. It's probably somewhere right smack between medium and medium rare, which is so good. Oh my gosh. Go me!
Well, I really liked it. It was it was a really good movie, but man, there is a twist at the end that I was not at all expecting, and whoa. But it was really good. It was, well, we were talking about it before dinner, and Daniel said he compared it more to like Love Actually, where there are all of these separate stories, but it's set at Christmas time, and so there's like,
it's not like directly a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's not
adjacent.
Right. It's not necessarily related to Christmas, but it's taking place around Christmas time.
And it's Christmas themed.
And it's Christmas themed, right. But it was very good. So if you haven't seen it, we would recommend it. But just know there is a twist at the end that, whoa.
Can I help you?
Daddy, I don't have it anymore. Daddy has it. Daddy has the crust. I don't have it. Daddy has it.
No! Get out of here, Julie McGee.
Keeping his team's focus on the task at hand right in front of you. Improve, get better day to day. 3rd and 8.
Oh my gosh, your breath is so hot.
Oh my goodness.
Going right around McKinley inside.
You're bad.
Dad, I love Keisha just like you do.
You know what the okey doke is?
Look how pretty I sit.
I'm so pretty.
You're bad, buddy.
You're so bad.
Has all the tiebreaker edges over Miami. They will meet again in week 17, but the Dolphins coming into the week 2nd in the division. New England losing on Thursday night to drop to 6-7 against the Rams. And the Jets later today out in Seattle.
I said fine.
Fine.
I'm gonna get a toy.
Is that a picture of Michelle Johnson?
Right.
There you go. Fine, I'll get my book.
It's interesting to see.
You guys suck so much.
So Daniel just left to go to his parents' house to watch the Steelers game tonight. And since they have the late game, I'm staying home with Juju since I will have to go to bed before the game is over. But especially since getting pregnant, I'm always a little worried, like when I'm just home by myself, that like just the most random, like dumb things that most likely would never happen would happen while he's not here. Like, I worry a little bit more about like taking Juju outside because he can pull me everywhere, and he has pulled me a few times, and since I'm pregnant, like I can't keep up with him, so I've had to let go of his leash a couple times, and obviously we've always, you know, gotten him back, but usually Daniel has to help me catch him, and it's never really been that serious. But or just like I was thinking about getting a snack, and in our snack cabinet, the the part of it that I can reach, that's low enough for me to reach, is pretty full. So our like extra snacks that we have, Daniel put up on a higher shelf, and we have a step stool, but just the dumbest thing, I'm like worried if I like get out the step stool and somehow I like step on it wrong or try to get down and like miss a step or fall off. And nobody's here to help me if something happens. Like just the stupidest things that would never really happen is what I worry about when he's not here. Not like, you know, somebody coming into the house or like not being safe. No, that's not what I worry about. It's these other stupid little things. But Juju just went outside. He didn't pull me anywhere. He was good. So that was his last time outside, so I don't have to worry about taking him outside anymore tonight before he goes to bed. I have not gotten a snack though. Not yet. So we'll see if anything tragic happens while I get a snack in a little bit. Anyway, just ugh, dumb. And I'm also one of those people that think about, like, it's kind of morbid, but at the same time, it's also kind of important. Like, I always, when someone is like leaving to go somewhere, or I don't know, just when someone's leaving or when I'm leaving to go somewhere and I'm with people, like I always think about what the last thing is that like I say to them or they say to me. And just because, I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. So yeah, it's just funny because sometimes like Daniel and I will always say love you, bye, usually is like the last thing we say before either of us go somewhere. But sometimes for some reason we don't, and I always end up thinking like, what if that's the last thing that like we say to each other? It'll be something like stupid or random, or like, and it's not just with Daniel, it's with like anybody, like even if I'm talking to my mom or something. Anyway. I have not talked like hardly at all today, so now that I'm talking, I guess everything's just coming out at once. So the game starts in about 15 minutes, so I'm watching part of, I guess it'll just be part of a Vlogmas video from our favorites, Tyler and Jessica. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna end up going to bed, if I'm gonna make it to halftime or need to go to bed earlier. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I mean, obviously it's Monday, but I think I have a couple extra things going on for work tomorrow that make it a seemingly longer day than usual. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but this is my last full week teaching, and then I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the week of Christmas. So I have a week and a half left, but I feel like this will be a long, full week. Just because I know winter break is so close. So I don't know, I might stay up a little bit later tonight to try to stretch out my weekend a little bit more. And I will see you, I guess, next week.